Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Survival Matt. So today I want to talk about your sleep system. And this is my hammock setup for when I want to go out just by myself or me and some buddies and I don't have to worry about my wife trying to cuddle me all night. So this actually, even that being said, this will hold two people as long as you're under 550 or something like that. 540, whatever. So, let's talk about the needs and the not needs, right? So, we'll do this. This, I might have a favorite company. No judgment. War Bonnet makes really good hammocks, also, by the way. And Shug, the Shug channel, Shug Marie, Shug on Hammocks, S-U-H-G, no, S-H-U-G, Shug, is a very funny dude that talks about hammocks and has taught me everything in the world about hammocks and has helped me fall in love with sleeping in a hammock. I don't know about you, but I'm not a young, spry teenager, and yeah, I can sleep on the ground or on a bed of leaves stuffed in a trash bag in my, lean-to if I had to, but quality of sleep determines your energy levels, and I think this would provide a lot. This provides me with amazing amounts of perfect sleep, and it's, as you can see, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So technically you don't even need this. This is how big the hammock is, and it doesn't weigh very much, about a half a gallon of milk. And this is the sleeping bag, and the straps that hold, or not the straps that hold the sleeping bag to the tree, this is the sleeping bag and the straps together. And like I said, this sleeps two people, max weight. This is 400 pounds. So if you're two skinny people, it'll hold you just fine. So, then this is the bag for the Atlas straps that have the belt loops, multiple belt loops all the way around it. So you can fit it around the tree very well, but you don't have to have this. You could use rope if you've got real rope. But I like this little bag. Like I said, it fits, it's this big. It's got both straps in here. I've got a lighter. I've got paracord in here. And I've got a couple other little I need now things in here. So this is like a way, I've got a way to start a fire, a way to start rope. I've got a couple things in here. Very good. So here's your hammock. Here's your Atlas straps. Alright. Then the thing I use the most is this, and this is my Tarp. This is for the hammock. It fits the hammock just fine. I got orange and green. Green in case I wanted to hide or blend in. Orange in case I wanted to signal somebody. So that way I've got both hiding and signaling kind of in frame of mind. But this has a unique shape. And that's the part that bothers me the most about it, is its weird shape. So I want to camp, or I want to go hammocking, and there's no bugs, and it's not gonna rain. This is all you need. Hey, it might rain, and like last time I went actually 3 camping trips ago, we went to Bull Mountain in Georgia. And it wasn't supposed to rain at all week, all weekend, especially. We double checked before we left, and sure enough, at like 4 in the morning, it started raining. So if I wouldn't have put this up just as a standard procedure, I would have got rained on, and it would have sucked because it was 4 in the morning, and strap on a headlamp, put this up before all your gear gets drenched. Just lame. So this is kind of what I recommend. Bare necessities. No big deal. Alright, next we're going to talk about what to sleep on. So hammock campers talk about cold butt syndrome all the time. And if you're up north and you get to sleep in the snow, you lucky people you, then you would invest in a 0 degree sleeping bag like the Swiss ones I've showed, or you would invest in an underquilt or underquilt overquilt. There's so many accessories. Hammocking is still like tenters have been around for a long time, and they're pretty established on what you need and don't need for a tent. For some reason, hammocks are being modified, they're changing, they're updating, they're getting better made, better quality. The accessories for hammocks are getting more and more. So like if you're a hammocker, someone who hammocks, right now is an exciting time because a lot of companies are coming out with different things and different products. But I've already reviewed this. This is the Nature Hike. Yeah, Nature Hike lightweight 180 sleeping bag. This is the one I use because I live in Georgia and this works. Like I said, I've slept in this. Blue jeans, blue jeans, t-shirts, and a hoodie and socks. And I had this air mattress under me, and it was like 27 degrees, and I slept like a baby. It was amazing. So let's talk about this. This is the Interior X-Frame Ultra Lightweight Sleeping Pad. This is my sleeping pad. It is a whopping 6 inches uncompressed, and I can probably compress it down to 4.5. But this thing blows up. It looks pretty weird. It's got pads in all the pressure point spots, and then it has air pockets everywhere else. And what that does is helps stop sleeping or frozen butt syndrome. So between the air pockets in the sleeping pad spots and then that's where the down from my sleeping bag goes into, it creates warm air all around me. And then I usually have my green and black blanket that I sleep with if I want to, if it's going to be that cold. And I'm pretty warm. So that being said, I got these two other pieces of equipment that I've never had to use. This is the bug net. It goes around the entire hammock system. And then again, the tarp, rain tarp, would stay on top. So all of this gets put inside of this fully enclosed bug net that keeps all the bugs away. Typically, I don't camp a whole lot during the summer. I don't like being hot. But if I were going to camp, or if the bugs were out for some reason, you just throw this over and it's no big deal. The bugs go away. And last is this new piece of equipment I got from Eno. I think I got it from Amazon, but it's Eno, the company. And it is what do they call it? A tarp? An under tarp quilt. Under gear sling. Gear sling. That's what it's called. Yay! So you've got your 2 trees, and you've got your hammock right here going across the top, and you've got your rain fly on top to get all the rain out. If you're backpacking, it's just all this gear in this backpack. A lot of people tie it to the tree, or put it on a tree branch or a hook with some paracord and just let friction hold it there, or bungee cords. That way you're not really damaging anything. That works. All of that works. And then if you really want to, you can just pull out your rain fly, your rain cover from your backpack and put it over your backpack. And that's what I've done in the past. But then there's some items that you just kind of want to, especially if you're going to camp for like 3 or 4 days, there's some items you want to get to more frequently, but you don't have to stow away, pick up, stow away, pick up, stow away. So I got this under quilt gear sling, and what this does, well, I guess if you had an under quilt, that might be a problem. No. So this sling hangs on the Atlas straps under your hammock, under your rain tarp, and I guess it'd be between you and your underquilt if you were sleeping in the snow. But this weighs nothing. Like, it's just sad how little it weighs. And it's perfect. And I wanted to try it out. So, yeah, here's my sleep system. Like I said, when I go camping, so far I've only used this much. You only have to use this much. You use that if it rains. Use that if it's cold. Use that to help you stop from cold butt syndrome. Use that for those bugs. And use this if you've got gear. That being said, this is not a lot of space. So, 21 inches worth of gear. 21 by 9 inches worth of gear. So 21 by 9. And that, I can sleep like a baby every night. Just food for thought for all you tent people out there. I use both, like I said, when I go camping with the family. or my wife and my son will sleep in the small 4-person tent, and I will sleep in the sleeping bag and my hammock, and it's glorious. But until next time, thanks for joining me. We'll see you around.